What is up, smartphone lovers? This is Dom with you today. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And I just wanted to let you know about something. We all love our smartphones, don't we? They make things so much easier for us when it comes to surfing the web, downloading apps, playing some games, and doing some productive functions. But do you notice that your phone just dies? Like you just use the phone for I don't know how long, but then it just dies suddenly. I know some people that have used their phones for at least a few days and their batteries are still at maximum capacity. But for some, their batteries drain so fast. Here is a video that will show you how to save your battery power on your phone. It drains. It drains and drains and drains until it reaches zero, and then you have to charge it again. Oh, I'm hurt. What am I going to do for the next 4 hours? Fear not. Here are some things that you can do. Now, if you have an Android phone, you go into your settings and then you go into your battery settings. It shows a chart on your usage times. The usage times vary depending on what you use on your phone, whether it be intensive gaming, productivity, or Wi-Fi intensive applications. But from what I see on my chart here, and this is just my chart, I don't know if it's different or the same as yours, but the number one battery drainer is Wi-Fi and display. We may have our brightness maxed up all the way. And also we have an extensive Wi-Fi usage. Now, Wi-Fi is free, probably why we use it a lot, and also mobile data. Any transmission of radio waves between your mobile data and your Wi-Fi between hotspots are a battery guzzler. Now, your battery just uses so much power to make sure that the Wi-Fi signal continues to have a steady connection, but it continually drains. I could have my battery at 100% capacity, but if I use Wi-Fi for about an hour or more, it drains it consistently. So let's say I have Wi-Fi on and it's at 100%. It goes down to 90 in a half hour. Unbelievable. I don't know how other people have this battery life issue. Many of you may not, but some do. So Wi-Fi is the main culprit. Now, if you don't use Wi-Fi for a long period of time, you're probably better off because Wi-Fi is what drains it, and also your display. Make sure that you dim your display so that it doesn't use a lot of battery to brighten your phone. Now, we know that we want to see everything, but your phone has a power saving mode that you can enable. So you enable the power saver and you're good to go. It dims the display and it also sets your screen timeout to at least a few minutes or seconds. 15 seconds is usually the best timeout, and then it locks. But if you have a password on, it may not be a good idea to have screen locks, so you're always fumbling through your password and just inputting it so that you can always log back on. That's the case here. So those are some tips that you can do. Also disable Bluetooth. Make sure that you don't run a lot of apps. When you're on an Android phone, all you do is just press and hold your home button and then you swipe the apps that are open, and that frees up some power. And also get an app that allows you to cool down your phone so that when you're not using it to a max extent, it just cools down by closing apps and disabling processes. And also you should clean the cache on your phone, because that way when the data is piling up, it won't heat up. Now that's the problem. When you're running an extensive app or playing a game, your phone tends to heat up. So the best thing to do is to make sure that when you're done your game, you close it right away so that it doesn't heat up. And also lock your phone if you're not using it. So this way, your phone will cool down and then you can go back to what you were doing. And also, one other thing that you can do is make sure that you drain your phone's battery fully so that you can run a full charge and make sure that the battery life stays consistent. I drain my phone battery all the way to 2%. So that way, when it gets a full charge, it'll go back to its full cycle. Now, this may not apply to all of you, but it does apply to me because I have a Samsung Galaxy S4. The battery life is phenomenal if I'm not being too intense with it, as should you. You may have an HTC, an LG, an Android, a Samsung, a Google Nexus phone, or an iPhone. The iPhone basically is the same steps. You disable your Wi-Fi when you're not using it, you dim your screen brightness, and you set your timeout properly if you want to get the most out of your battery life. And also for iPhone users, there's apps that you can use to cool your phone down. Well, that's it. Those are just some steps that you can do to maximize your battery power and keep it running longer. And if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below, and I'll make sure to respond to them right away. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope you get the most out of your smartphone.